everybody! Hi everyone! Hi everyone! Hi everyone! How are you guys today? I didn't get my mic working, so I ended up just routing it through some NVIDIA RTX thing with my webcam. It's webcam audio. Webcam from I think it's an old webcam, okay? It might be nearly 20 years old now, 15 years old, something like that. It's really bad, but I hope the audio is listenable. I hope it's tolerable for everybody. How are you guys today? Hello. It's not as bad as you thought. How bad would you think it's gonna be? You should have a little bit more faith in me. Okay? Have a little bit of faith. I can make something work with a lot. I don't know what's wrong with my microphone though. It's not as bad as the first stream. Well, no kidding. Of course it's not as bad as the first stream. I wouldn't stream if it was as bad as the first stream. That's why I didn't, die. The mic isn't working. I'm using my webcam. I'm using the webcam mic. I set, there's some NVIDIA thing and I'm routing it through the GPU because it's, using my webcam as an input device in OBS just sounds like a bad idea. It's not good. Hi! Hi, everybody! I actually have no idea what a yawnler awakening is meant to be. I just wanted to stream and I couldn't come up with any ideas. So I guess this is just gonna be it's a chat stream or something. Yeah. Lately, I've been working on drawing, and I mean, mainly fixing computers. Napping stream? I won't stream my naps! Maybe that'll work for a face streamer, but not for me. I mean, what would you even see? It'd just be nothing. It'd just be no audio and a blank me with, the tracking off. Go! Hi, everybody! Welcome! So, what? Hang on a sec. Snore? I don't snore anymore! I had, sleep apnea a while ago, but it kind of went away-ish. I mean, not really. But I don't snore, okay? But I had a lot of sleep apnea when I was younger, and it's fine now. Anymore, I didn't manage to get anything fixed. In fact, I made it worse. I'm using webcam audio now. Is it actually, tolerable? I tried my best to make it, not as crispy as it could be, but I mean, an attempt was made. There's a male voice on stream. I'll try my best to yawn. No men on stream. I won't let any men on stream. We're safe from men here. I have a policy. No men on stream. No male on stream. Alright, we could do an IQ test. There was Remy did that. And I said that maybe I should do that too. Hang on. I'll get the Mensa one up. Let's do that. Hang on. Mensa IQ test. It's kind of just shapes though. You kind of just do it on intuition. I don't know which one Wemmy did, but yeah, it's there. I don't know what I'd even say. So maybe it's not the best thing to react to, but okay. Hang on. I'll get it up. Oh, it takes so much effort to get something up. Recent Pertalia graduating equipment broke and can't afford to buy new stuff. But that's what happened last time! That happened last time. So, I mean, that it's not unlikely that that would happen again. Okay. Okay. Hang on, I need to move myself. No sleeping! No sleeping. It's Italian time. Hang on. There. That works, sort of. That works. Maybe I should put this down here. this is fine, right? You guys can make me yawn too much. That's not fair. Yeah, I mean, I guess this one is like, A, right? It should be A. That one's fairly simple. But like, what is... This one's... I don't think I have enough brain power for this. I'll barely make it to double digital. You know, I did a standardized test once, and I scored in the bottom, I scored it in the bottom 2.5 percentile. In fact, probably lower than that. I scored 2 standard deviations below normal. It's hard to focus on talking and looking at this thing at the same time. You could just kind of intuition. So like, it's a triangle and it's in the box, right? So it's that one. Oh, this one should also be a triangle, right? And it's missing. It should be the blank triangle, I think. This is too hard. This is too hard. Blue Archive? Oh, it's going to Steam. Oh yeah, I saw something about that. I was like, there was a tweet about everyone adding Blue Archive to their Steam thing. I really want to try Blue Archive someday, but it just feels like it doesn't have enough gameplay, and that's kind of boring. But then again, I'm pretty bad at gameplay, so maybe it's a perfect match for me. I and D, I stands for Italia. 4-letter words are hard, okay? Okay, this one, it's F, right? I think it's F. And then this one, there's a bunch of arrows. Maybe this is too hard. It's got good story and no gameplay, so it's good. Oh, that reminds me, Deltarune comes out like tomorrow. Should we play that? I kind of want to play it, but I also don't want to pay for it, so... It's broke. I got Ami payments to make. I ordered the Freerun Nendo and the Mimic Nendo. Can you guys believe that they made a Nendo out of a Mimic? It was just so silly that I had to get it. And they made like that Freerun plush where her eyes are like she's making that silly, guilty elf face. It's so cute. Play Undertale first. Oh, yeah, maybe we should do Undertale on stream sometime. Maybe we should just do Undertale. The Undertale demo. That would probably take ages to download. Maybe... Actually, maybe that would work. Hang on. Steam. I'll get that downloading. Oh, Undertale. Undertale. Wait, Undertale is only $4? I feel like I paid more. Oh, it's on sale. That makes sense. Does it have a demo? It had a demo. I definitely remember a demo. I don't see a demo. Okay, whatever. Whatever. There's no demo. You hate Nendos because they made Verdant fat. How can I afford a Nendo but not a new headset? Nendos cost like 500 yen, 5,000, 6,000 yen. A new headset costs like 30,000 yen. I don't have 30,000 yen. But also, cause like, all of my money goes towards the Nendos. All of the money goes towards the Nendos, okay? I can't afford to buy non-figure stuff. The Echo probably comes from... Oh, right. Oh. I forgot to mute Firefox again. I don't know what happens. What's wrong with Firefox? It has an echo through it. You know, my first idea of how to fix the mic was like using the echo, but it didn't even echo like that, and that was sad. I thought the echo could finally be helpful, but no. No wonder an echo isn't helpful. I'm poor, so I should rebrand to Southern Italia on the line. I'm just a NEET, okay? I'm just a humble NEET. I don't have enough money to non-NEET. You know, my monitor is so bad that I've, like, broken everything and I can't fix it because there's too much, like, you know when it goes over, like, the image goes over the borders of the screen? And I can't see my terminal, so I can't fix it because my monitor is like that. So I don't know what's wrong. I reinstalled Slackware today, and it just... Something went wrong there. I'm not sure what went wrong there. I mean, first of all, I couldn't get a swap file. I mean, a swap partition. I failed making a swap thing because by the time that I mounted the hard drive, it was too late because it was mounted, and then you can't, like, do that. You can't because it was in use, so I couldn't do that. Right, so then I installed, and I restarted the PC, and then my host name was wrong, which is weird enough in its own right. But then when I typed in, like, start XFC, right, it didn't work. It just, the display turned off, and I'm not sure what was wrong there. Okay, the IQ test. I don't know which one this is, guys, help! I don't know. Is it this one? I think it's that one. Probably. It's probably that one. Okay, and then this one... There's a bunch of blocks. Okay, these ones are all 4 blocks. And these ones are all 5 blocks. So then this one should be like 6 blocks, right? And that one's 1, that one's 2, that one's 3, that one's 4. So this one should be 5, probably. Wait, that doesn't feel right. Should it be 4? Oh, no, it should be 6? Guys, I'm confused! Italia's a Fallout VTuber, not because she plays the games, but because she lives in this setting. It's E? Okay, we'll go with E. Oh... Backseating an IQ test because I'm too stupid to do it on my own. It's not a real IQ test, though. I actually have a very, very high IQ. I'm very smart. You should trust me. Yeah, we're doing the Mensa one. The Mensa one is the only one I could think of. The most kind of legit seeming one. Sort of legit. Don't help me. That defeats the whole point. Nonsense. I can call in as much help as I need. This one... I don't get it either. I don't know how I can score so well on an IQ test and so badly on whatever the heck this is. I mean, I feel like they had stuff like this on a real IQ test too, but I don't know. Somehow I have a skill issue. I'm built different, okay? I'm built different. I'm built better. Oh, which one is this one though? Hang on. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe I should just guess. Is it this one? Oh, It's gotta be one of these. Okay, we'll just go with F. When in doubt, go with F. Italia, yawn an apple in your head. I can't rotate the apple! But I can yawn! I did have some Monster. Because, like, lately I've actually been sleeping at a normal time. I've been sleeping at midnight because this is what happens if I don't stream. I start becoming incredibly sleepy. The Mensa one isn't the best one. I mean, they're all pretty bad. They're all pretty bad. But, like, lately I've been sleeping at midnight. And I've just been, like, falling asleep into a nap. And then I'll wake up, like, an hour or 2 later. And then I'll just stay awake until, like, 8 a.m. I'll stay up until 8 a.m. And then I'll go to sleep until, like, the sun sets. Because I can't handle sunlight. I can't handle sunlight. How'd I feel if I didn't have breakfast today, Italia? I didn't have breakfast today! I feel the same as I do now! And I'm not sure how I feel now because I'm not good with my feelings! I mean, how else would I live so long? Obviously I'm a vampire. The lion, vampire, cat, whatever. What a convoluted concept that'd be. Yeah, exactly. Who has breakfast? The breakfast question is inherently flawed in that it would be more accurate to ask, how would you feel if you did have breakfast today? Because it doesn't work if you didn't eat breakfast. Like, people don't get that. And then you see people fail the breakfast question because they don't get that. I don't have breakfast. Who has breakfast? Breakfast is... My stomach feels gross in the morning. I feel sick when I have breakfast. I mean, rather, I feel sick, so I don't have breakfast. Breakfast havers are fat. But I'm also fat, and I don't have breakfast. Breakfast is one of your only 2 meals of the day. I eat 1 meal of the day. That's a skill issue because they have low IQ. You're supposed to imagine if you didn't have breakfast. Yeah, but I don't have breakfast ever. So I just feel the exact same way as I do now, which is, like maybe mildly nauseous. What if you don't feel hungry after not having breakfast? Yeah, that too. I mean, I'd say if I didn't have breakfast, I would feel the same way as I do now, which is normal. And if I ate breakfast, I'd feel kind of gross because eating breakfast is gross. That's my answer to the breakfast question. Okay, we only have 14 minutes for this. We're gonna get a low score. We're only on exercise 9. Wait, we're on exercise 9 already? That's surprising. Which one of these is it? I'm not good with visual stuff. I mean, I'm good at IQ tests, which is good at visual stuff. I didn't fail the visual portion. Normal isn't a way you can describe yourself to be feeling at any time. I feel normal for me, okay? Normal is relative. Normal is relative. I am my normal. I'm normal in the sense that, you know, I'm typical me. It would be abnormal if I was normal. I'm normal and good. Yes, exactly. Oh, which one? I don't know. Maybe it's D. It's probably D. Is it D? Did I get that one right? Head slightly empty. Only slightly. My head is very empty. There's nothing inside it. If you were to, like, knock on it, you'd get, like, a hollow, empty sound. I attempted to knock on my head. Oh... And... which of these is it? Oh, it's clearly this one, isn't it? I guess I might be a little bit stupid. Slightly empty if only all the Monster was filling it. You see, a can of Monster just isn't enough for me. But I don't want to drink 1 billion cans of Monster. I feel like drinking 1 billion cans of Monster a day is bad for me. So I gotta limit myself to 1, but then I finish it in like 5 minutes and I'm like, I want more Monster though. It's not fair. Monster doesn't even taste good. Oh. Ah! How does one do this? Hang on, is it C again? Or is it A? It's A, right? Yeah, it's A. I think it's A. I think it's A. I need to drink Red Bull, but Red Bull sucks. Heart failure, the line. You know, my resting heart rate is like 180 beats per minute. Yeah. I'm not the healthiest lion. Don't be surprised if I graduate because I've, like, dropped dead. It is. Well, technically it's not the resting heart rate. It's, like, if I walk around the house a tiny bit, it's 180 beats per minute. My resting heart rate is more like 100. But if I just walk around a little gently, it'll get to 180. I don't know. The doctors don't seem to think I have a heart problem. I'm not even fat! I'm not even fat! I am a quote-unquote healthy BMI. If not underweight most of the time. I do need to lose weight, but... I have a very, very high metabolism. I'm gonna die in early death. Consume battery acid. Oh, when am I going at 600 pounds? Like, never! I'm not 600 pounds! I only weigh like 120 pounds. And most of the time I weigh like 100 pounds. I'm not that fat. I am a normal weight lion. Hang on. How much do lions weigh? Hang on. How much do lions weigh? I think that just showed off my search history. It probably did, but there's nothing to be ashamed of. Lions weigh 130 kilos. Lions weigh 130 kilos. Hang on, what's that in pounds? I don't know what that is in pounds. Does anyone convert it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You can't fix silliness, only steer me away from the worst of my habits. But the worst of my habits make me who I am. I wouldn't be a silly lion if I was healthy. Oh. I think it's this one. I think it's A. And I think that this one is B. And this one should be C, maybe? Probably C. I don't know. I don't know. Basically, all I eat is, like, chocolate and cookies and stuff. And cheesecake. And, like, other sweet things. I don't eat actual food, and I'll eat cheese sometimes. I don't eat any vegetables. Or protein. I just don't eat very much. Battery acid. But I don't eat much. I don't get fat. Moldy cheese. Yeah, I eat moldy cheese. What's it to ya? You tried Pocky for the first time? I don't like Pocky. You're really making a case to make you think that I do weigh 600 pounds. No! I'm unhealthy in a way that makes me thin, okay? Pocky is just kind of lame. It doesn't taste very good. It's just kind of a stick. I don't get the appeal. I never got the appeal. Then again, I haven't had it in, like, years. I haven't had it in a while. Eating mold is base. Do you guys see that, like, video that occasionally goes around of some guy eating moldy tuna? Yeah, Pocky doesn't taste like anything. Yeah. The texture is fine. It's just not very appealing. It's kind of like a cracker. Pocky is more of a cracker than something else. Than a cookie. You need a second person. I feel like the thing where two people put the same piece of Pocky in their mouth and kiss, I feel like that would be incredibly hard to do in real life. You know, one time I went to the doctor's office and I just started vomiting right then and there, and then the doctor said, don't eat eggs that have been laying out for like 5 hours. That's how you get food poisoning. Because I had a habit of doing that, right? I would make myself breakfast, but I was sick, so I didn't get myself to, like, I didn't get anything fixed. Everything is worse than before. And also, I don't stream from my laptop. My laptop doesn't work. But, like, I used to, like, I would make myself eggs in the morning when I woke up, but then I felt sick, so I wouldn't eat them until, like, 5 or 6 hours later. Until, like, noon-ish, past noon, maybe like 1. What do you mean being 6,000 pounds makes me good at tackling people? But like I would leave those eggs out for ages, and then I would eat my eggs like hours later after they had been sitting out. In the meantime, I'd watch anime. Eating mold is fine, you just have to be strong. Eating mold is good for you. You know, one time I had a moldy sandwich, and my teacher said to eat it because it's good for you. I didn't eat it though. I didn't eat it. I'm not falling to the allegations. I don't eat random mold. I don't eat random moldy food. This one's F. This one should be B, I think. Probably. B is the prettiest. Is this one B? It's probably B. This one, I don't know. Is it this one? Probably C. I don't know. I don't know. IQ tests are hard. I eat moldy cheese all the time. It recounts the instances where she's consumed mold, yet claims she doesn't eat mold. I know I'm not the only one who had a moldy bed. I was watching Pippa clips the other day, and she had a moldy bed too. She had the same experience, so it's not abnormal. It's not abnormal. This is just the kind of thing that happens. to regular people, regular well-adjusted people. But I don't consume non-purposefully. Yeah, I hold a moldy bed. It was on the floor and it got moldy. It's not as bad as blood walls. I'm trying my best. You know, my house used to be infested with ants. There'd just be ants crawling all over the walls. Favorite cheese? I don't have a favorite cheese. It depends on what I'm into that day. I think I mostly eat cheddar most of the time. I think I eat the most cheddar. I like brie too, but you know, I eat everything. I eat most cheeses. I'm good with cheese. I don't eat Sicilian maggot cheese. Italy has the best cheese because it's the only country that makes maggot cheese. Fit for Italia consumption. Okay, we're gonna get a very low score if we don't finish this off. Is it this one? I feel like it's probably this one. Is it this one? It might be that one. Or it might be that one. No, it's this one. It's definitely that one. I don't have any logic towards these. I think you're not supposed to use logic. You're just supposed to use a gut feeling on IQ tests. If your gut is good, you're good. Good as a fancy cheese, but when you eat cheese covered in mold, it's unhygienic and gross. Is good covered in mold? I think it's... Well, I think all cheeses are pretty moldy, except for, like, fresh cheeses. I eat fresh cheeses, too. But you need a healthy dose of fermentation in your diet. I like pickles. I like eating a lot of pickles, but they don't have any, like, fermented pickles around here. And I don't trust myself to make pickles. Also, I don't trust myself to make yogurt. But I don't like yogurt either. And I also don't trust myself to make sourdough. In fact, I don't really trust myself to cook. You guys shouldn't trust me to cook either. But, hang on. Which one is this? Oh, why is it so hard? It's probably... Is it this one? Or is it that one? Probably... Oh... Do you guys have any idea? Do you guys know which one it is? Oh, wait, you can't even see all of the answers. You don't trust me to handle anything with milk. You know, you love sourdough, you don't make it, you just buy it. My sourdough is terrible, but the store-made sourdough is also terrible. So, I wish I could eat nice bread. Really? I don't eat anything unless it tastes good. It's easier to just not eat things that you don't like. It's better to just not eat things that you don't like and you don't want. And then, sure, your diet may consist of, like, only chocolate and cheese and, you know, fine meats and stuff like that. But you can't afford that much chocolate and cheese and fine meats and stuff. So, it's fine. It's just fine. You won't gain weight. Your lighthouse chat. Chat, how are you guys? Welcome. No being late, though. You should be here from the start. Oh, I should do a few of these. I don't know. I'll go with F. It's probably not F. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just finish this. We'll finish it. Because we have a minute. We'll finish it. My IQ was measured to be 90 single digits. To be fair, we didn't do all the questions, though. It's not made for chatting while streaming. I don't weigh 600 pounds because the diabetes got my legs and I only weigh 250 now. Insert nugget joke. You know, I keep seeing the face talents talking about nugget memes on Twitter, but I haven't seen any of the nugget memes and I'm kind of jealous. I think I saw like one of them, but I missed the whole thing and I feel sad. Squidward pit. What does Squidward even look like again? I can't rotate the apple, and I can't rotate the Squidward. Yeah, nugget memes when you cut off someone's legs and arms. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's from that like Baki screenshot. It's the Baki screenshot. Maybe not. Maybe. I'll take it. Speaking of games, do I want to play Maid of the Dead? What's Maid of the Dead? Hang on. I'll search it up. Maid of the Dead. I'm bad at typing. Is it cute? If it's cute, then I'll play it. Anything that's cute, I'll play. Wait, Steam isn't even letting me look at stuff without logging in? Man, Steam is evil. I think I hate Steam now. I'd take the brain chip, but Tenma got mad because someone turned her into a nugget. If you don't believe that nugget memes are a real thing, you just need to check the Twitters of like all of the phase talents. Half of them are talking about it. I've seen stuff from like Lumi and Tenma talking about it, I think. Or maybe Sheena was doing it. I don't remember. Several people were talking about nugget memes. Jelly talked about it too. You know, everyone was. You're predicting a stream where I do straight up math for the whole time. I can't do math. Wait. Lumi and Tama went on a spree and Jit Lurkins encouraged it. Gotta take off, take care. It is fun seeing that Miss High IQ. No! I have a high IQ, trust me! Trust me! I'm not showing nugget beams on stream! That's not acceptable! I'm not showing that. I don't think YouTube would be happy with that. I mean, and there's also that one where, like, it's the girl in the hospital where she's, like, got all of those bandages and an IV. I mean, I think it's, like, some Guro thing. Not gonna lie, I actually find that stuff kind of impressive because, like, as an artist, drawing intestines, I mean, not as me being an artist, I'm not, but, like, people drawing intestines is really impressive. I'm making this up. Look it up! Look it up! But if you don't, I can't show nugget memes on stream! There's no way that's allowed! There's no way! I don't believe it. YouTube would be mad. Then again, we did have that Yo scene on stream. So maybe. Then again, didn't Pippa, like, stream, like an Erge the other day? Barely censoring it. You got 131. But, I mean, I was talking, I only did half of the questions. I would have gotten something very, very high. Yes, I am a verbal person. I'm not good at visual object rotation. I'm not good at the apple rotating in my head. I don't work with images. Would nuggets be a good source of meat for smoothies? No. Meat smoothies are bad. Hang on. Maybe I'll check for verbal IQ tests. Wait, do you guys have any suggestions of an IQ test that would work a bit better? Purple burglar alarm? Purple burglar alarm, purple burglar alarm, purple burglar alarm. What does that mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. Most of the internet IQ tests are like, put in your email and then we'll tell you the results. And it's like, no, I'm not giving you my email. I'm not giving anyone my email. I mean, I think I do have a professional email there. In, like, YouTube's About Me page. But testing if I'm Scottish, I passed. Well, obviously I'm not. It's very obvious where I'm from. I am a very typical person. If I was Scottish, I would speak like a Scottish person, which I would mock right now and mimic, but I honestly don't know how Scottish people sound, so I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. Scottish people are complicated. I don't know how people speak Scottish. Excuse me, Scotland a lion. No, I'm not a Scottish lion. Then again, we are wearing like a kilt, Sort of. Oh, technically we are nuggeted. Sort of. There. It's almost the nugget meme. If someone nugget memed me, I wouldn't be angry. One more Ritalin and you hit the ceiling, which is 145. I want Ritalin. I want to try it. It sounds fun and useful. My brain can't do things. Maybe Ritalin could fix me. It would be nice if it could fix me. I want to be fixed. Stop talking about nugget memes. Okay, fine. If you really want to see it. Nugget, phase, connect. Let's see. Can I... It doesn't come up on Google, obviously. Just go check Twitter. Just go check Twitter. You can see it easily. Just check. I mean, Jelly mentioned it. You can find it on Twitter. I'm not Ethiopian. Actually, I'm Libyan. Yeah, Italia the Lion is Libyan. The chat kills Twitter links. It's not hard. Just search up the phrase Nugget Phase Connect and you will find tweets about it. I mean, you won't find... I don't think you'll find the Nugget memes itself, but... I haven't seen any of them, though. It's sad. Oh, if you search up Jugget, you'll get it. Hang on. I wanna see. I wanna see her. Jugget just brings up something that is weird and orange on Google. A very lion went extinct. No! I'm not a ghost. Ghost lion would be too complicated. Ghost vampire something lion. On Twitter. Okay. I'll go check Twitter. Hang on. I'll go check Twitter. Twitter. I don't have Twitter on my computer. I don't. I don't remember my password, so it doesn't show up when I search up Jugget on Twitter either. Oh, I see now. It's so funny. It's so funny. I think you can hear how bad the mic is when I laugh, especially. I think it gets pretty bad if I do that. You would rather have garlic bread than a vampire girlfriend? I saw that one too. That's evil. You should choose the vampire girlfriend. I would totally choose a vampire girlfriend. I may be a woman, but I would still choose vampire girlfriend. I mean, if she's like an anime girl. If it's an anime girl, then that's like clearly superior. I don't care. I don't care. Vampire girlfriend who loves me. I'd take the vampire girlfriend who loves me. Girlfriend can also be like in a platonic way. Women sometimes say that, I think. Nugget meme is real. Searches for it. No results you're noticing. Just search up Jugget on Twitter. You'll find it. You'll find it. Italia domestic abuse harm. No! No, we'd be like girlfriends as in friends. As in that thing that like, you know, teenage girls say, or like black people say. It's like, you go, girlfriend. Or some other thing like that. I feel like nobody's said that in the past 20 years. But people definitely said that once upon a time, right? But, okay, hang on. I can find it. A Baki nugget. You can at least find the Baki nugget thing. Like, that'll bring it up. That'll bring a thing up. Hang on. I will go so far as to show. This is hard. It's so hard to. There's a nugget. There's a nugget. It's a thing. People say it with their friend too, and they refer to their friends as a girlfriend. Yeah, I tried to make an ED-Twit account once. I actually tried, but I didn't succeed because I couldn't get along with, like, normies. I don't know how normie Twitter works. Because, like, they don't even have any followers, and they don't get any interactions, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Would you rather have good tasting bread for life or a girlfriend who won't hesitate to kill you? But she won't kill you! She loves you! And I don't want bread. Bread would make me fat. That's a whole other meme. Stop gaslighting. But I can't find the other one! The other one is too hard to find. It's too hard. Isn't that every woman? Hey, I won't try to kill you guys. I'm lying. I will totally try and kill you guys. The second I get a chance. You're not safe. You'll never be safe from me. I'm out to get you, chat. I'm out to get you. Don't close your eyes at night. Keep one eye open while you sleep. I'm in your walls. Bread will make you fat, but a vampire will keep you thin. Exactly. Exactly. You don't even have to date her. She can love you platonically, and you can love her platonically. It'd be better like that. And then she can suck the blood out of you. And that'll make you, like, less... You'll weigh less. And then you'll be thinner. And you'll be pale and prettier. And you'll live forever because you'll be a vampire. So you should totally go the vampire maxing. I went into Sun for the first time in, like, ages the other day. And I realized the sun feels kind of nice. It was warm and soft. And I realized that my neat life where I don't touch sunlight for weeks on end was silly. You just heard hustling and growling outside your window. I'm coming to get you! Don't vampires go to hell? That depends on what kind of a vampire you're talking about. A vampire of any relation would be draining. I mean, arguably, we're all vampires if we drink blood and obtain eternal life through it. Isn't that kind of vampiric? But it really depends on what you consider. Like, you had to deal with me crashing out. Well, yeah, that's what the sun does. If I go in the sun, I crash out like that. I think I was doing that before I touched sunlight, but I went kind of nuts. And I have to do it all again, by the way. Pray. I have to do that whole thing again. It's awful. It's miserable. I have to do it twice. It's a friggin' nightmare. And I don't think I did it very well the first time around. I wanna kill people. Wait, I shouldn't say that on stream, should I? YouTube might ack me. I think that's more Twitter, but I mean it's more TikTok. But I gotta be careful, probably. I wanna be wholesome and good. She's not a vampire. I'm just that much of a hiki. Yeah. I mean, doesn't being a hiki turn you into a vampire? Isn't that basically the same thing? If I crash out again, you'll be around. Thank you for that. I appreciate the support of everyone when I die inside and go nuts. All the talk of juggets makes you want to read another VN with a yandere. I am open to any VN suggestions. Do you guys, there was that, like, worst VN of all time, and I feel like we shouldn't become an Arrogate channel. That would be very bad, but on the other hand, it is pretty funny. And that actually does give me an idea for, like, playing other games. Anyways, I wanna get around to playing more VNs. But no more Monster at 9 a.m. I was really sick that day. I stayed up for like 24 hours and I still had stuff to do. And I drank 3 cans of Monster. I was just like sick all day. I tried to sleep, but I just ended up sick. We haven't finished it. No. We're gonna finish it later, but we're still not done with it. We probably have like several more streams of the Coffin of Andy and Lele to go. But I don't want to milk it all at once because A, it looks like I'm spamming thumbnails, and YouTube might get very mad at me for that, and B, it brings a lot of attention, so it's better if I like space it out because it gets a lot of views. If I were to do it immediately after going on a hiatus for like over a week because I killed my mic, YouTube will stop like recommending me as much, and so we'd get less viewers, and so it would be less useful. So it's more useful to do a few, like, streams that are normal, and then get back to that, and then pace it out with more boring-ish streams. I shouldn't call myself boring. I don't want to be boring. The audio doesn't sound bad. I'm glad, but I had to jump through some hoops, and it's not very good. How don't I have more mics? How would I have a bunch of mics? Who has a bunch of mics? It's built-in ultra cheap gaming headsets. I broke my old gaming headset. I only have 2. It's awful, but you've gotten used to it. I want an actual mic someday. If I made a Streamlabs account, would you guys donate and get me a mic? And we could do a streamathon till we get a mic. What's that? Hang on. Evanical. What's that? It's not gonna show up, is it? Steam is a bitch, man. I can't stand Steam. It looks cute. Maybe we will. Sell a Fumo. No! I can't sell my babies. I love them. I'm a neat. I don't have a billion things. I still use a mic. I still use like a webcam and a monitor from like 15 years ago. It's ancient. The shitty mic adds charm. Sort of like listening to a genuine Mussolini speech. I had to like add filters onto it to even get this decent. I tried my best, and hopefully it's okay. I sort of figured it out. What do I think about Patreon? Oh, maybe that would work. Maybe I should do a Patreon. Would you guys prefer like Patreon or Streamlabs? I will do whatever people prefer more. Sal Balbo. Is he really worth anything? How much? Let's auction him off. How much would you guys pay for him, Balbo? Yeah, he would make a cute plushie, to be honest. If I ever got big, I'm selling Balbo plushies. You'd pay 2 pence. I'd pay $1 million Venezuela dollars. Endangered bird trafficking. I'm under arrest. I'm implying anyone has a dime. You guys should each give me a dime, and then I'd be rich. We'd have 15 dimes. That's like, how much is a dime even? We'd have like $1. We'd have $1. A few people have offered to buy me a mic. I feel bad for taking people's money though. I'd feel bad. I feel like I'd prefer to like just, you know, I kind of just want to get monetized and then take normal donations, because it feels wrong accepting donations without that. But still. Am I more important than Reverse 1999? I am worth everything. You guys should give me 100% of your paychecks and give me millions of dollars. I am great. I am glorious. I am worth more than any video game. I'm worth more than anything in the world. I am everything. I should probably set up a Patreon. I'll set up whatever's popular-ish. Whatever's the easiest way for people to give me millions. I feel bad for people's money. First e-girl ever to utter those words. Well, I'm the first e-girl to utter a lot of words. She's too prideful to accept money. I'm not a beggar. I'm not a homeless beggar. Okay? I don't want to owe anyone anything. I don't want to be indebted to anyone. She's saying she feels bad to reverse psychology. Yes. You know, there was a stream once that I watched, and that happened. The person was like, no, don't donate. And they got like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Feet pegs, no! Lions don't have feet. How much more do I gotta go for super chats to be enabled? So super chats are enabled at 500 subscribers, and you guys can see the sub count. And 3,000 watch hours. We're currently at a little over 1,000 watch hours. So we're like a third of the way there. We'll probably get there unless I like graduate or go on some like extended break like we did earlier. But it's a while. What would be my reaction if someone donated $1,000? I'd be happy. I was tempted to make a $500 Ami Ami purchase. Buying a $500 off Ami Ami. Chat delay goes hard. Is it really that bad? I'm trying my best. I mean, I could show you a picture. Hang on. Mussolini lion. I can find you a picture. I could also, Actually, no, I got a better idea. I don't know how to zoom out. So, like, there. Feet. It's feet. Give me money, I'm showing you my feet. This is the feet pic. I'm going so far. Now I don't have a top half. I don't know how to use VTube Studio, okay? It's relatively good. Still 10 seconds! Oh! Quick, everyone screenshot it before she edits it in the mod. No! I'll leave it fine. The shoes are still on. I can turn them off. Hang on. Hang on. I can probably turn them off. Wait. I don't want the watermark in the video. We'll leave that on there. I think doing this. There! There you go! Feet pic! Barefoot lion! I don't even have socks on! Okay. There we go. Back to normal lion. You guys don't get any more feet. You guys have to pay for the rest. Feet on Patreon, lion feet. I feel like that's probably bad too, to make money off of them. But if people are donating, they know what they come for. I don't like scamming people. The Pope would be disappointed. It's just anime feet. The Pope is a lion too. He'd get it. He'd get the lionness. He'd get lion actions. I have beautiful lion feet. You guys can't even see my tail. I have a nice tail. It's a lion tail. Totally. I totally don't have generic cat ears under this hat. They're totally like lion-y ears. I'm trying to put myself back in the normal. You're posting this on X, the everything app, and tagging the VTuber VCon. No! Foot reveal. I think I revealed my feet in like the debut stream. As bad as the debut stream was, I think I did that. I think they showed up somewhere in there. How many people were watching the debut stream? I keep wondering that lately because I'm like, it has a lot of views, right? But I never figured out how many people were there while I was actually doing it. And I'm not quite sure. Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember that? But I don't know. I never even checked, which makes me sad. I wish I checked. I don't think I even checked the analytics on that. But then I broke my computer and I had to like uninstall, and then, you know, that's the whole saga of how we ended up here today. You thought I didn't have a model back then? I had the same model. I look the exact same. I'm the same in the debut stream, and I'm the same now. It was the legs. I had the model's the exact same as it was in that stream. It hasn't changed at all. Bye-bye! It hasn't changed. I haven't changed a thing. I changed the background that I'm using, and I changed the other assets, and I changed how the text is. The text is way better now. I am so glad I have some nice CSS that gives me chat bubbles instead of just putting generic words over something. Yeah, I'll do amazing. I'll be the world's greatest VTuber. 6 million subs. But I tell ya, how you can't get 6 million subs in 5 years? That's like, where's the cookie mouth? I don't remember. That's like some, whatever amount of subs per day. That's unrealistic. That can't happen. Nobody could ever do that. Yeah, CSS is amazing. I keep trying to edit my my XFC panel with CSS, but I'm bad at CSS. Natalia is a cat pretending to be a lion? No! I'm a real lion. I'm a very, very real lion. You're recovering for what? What did I do? I won't I won't massacre you guys. I won't maul you. I'm a very nice lion. I was watching videos of, like, bears breaking into people's houses and stealing their food the other day. I'd totally do that. You gotta keep your one eye open. Oh, wait, I can't wink. I can't wink. I turned that feature off because my eyes weren't, like, blinking well. Bears are cute. They don't make messes. I'm cute, too. I'm cuter than a bear. I'm way cuter. I'm so much cuter than a bear. I'm the superior animal. I'm also the stupider animal. Have you guys seen the video of the bear, like, going through the Wendy's drive-thru? Or wait, no, maybe it was a Dairy Queen. Yeah, it was a Dairy Queen. Have you guys seen the video of, yeah, because it was ice cream. So they went to a Dairy Queen, and there's, like, the bear. Lions actually eat bears, I'll have you know. Lions are, like, the bear's only predator. I'm superior, as you can see. But yeah, they were going through this, like, Dairy Queen drive-thru, and the bear was just, like, in the front seat, and they, like, fed the bear ice cream, and apparently the zoo got in trouble for doing that. Some legal trouble. You should be free to be able to bring your bear out in public to, like, drive through Dairy Queens. Clearly. You saw a small black bear IRL years ago, and the bear was just taking food from the trash and left. I've heard of that happening, but I've actually never encountered a bear. I don't really go camping much, and that's usually when you see them. I don't really like camping. I don't like going outside. I can't stand going outside, and camping requires going outside. The bears are outside, so I don't want to deal with bears. Then again, there are those... I did start this by mentioning bears breaking into people's houses and opening their fridges, you know, and just getting food out and stealing their food. They're very cute. Oh, there was a Twitter posting a few days ago about domesticating bears, but I feel like that wouldn't work because bears are already, like, pretty docile. The issue with them is that they're just so big. They can just easily maul you. They're pretty chill. Australia probably has worse things than bears, like kangaroos. Kangaroos are about as dangerous as a bear, probably. I mean, they're also like apex predators. I don't know anything that eats a kangaroo. Don't domesticate bears, just leave them in the wild. They're also huge. They're huge. How would you even feed that? The average person can't afford to, like, feed a domestic bear, so who's the target audience? Then again, I guess exotic animal people, but exotic animal people are fine with bears as they are. They don't need them to be domesticated. So I guess you just got, like, really rich people who don't even have time for a bear. Like poisonous snakes that can easily kill you. In Canada, the animals that can kill you are big and you can, like, see them. They're big and obvious and stuff. But in Australia, they could just kill you randomly and you wouldn't even see it. They're just tiny. I mean, to be fair, there are several animals that could, like, sneak attack you from behind and kill you before you realize. But, like, still, it's different. It's different. Exotic animal people are crazy and kind of evil. You can't say that, because Mussolini was kind of an exotic animal people. Or else, why would he have a lion? Several lions. 7 lions, in fact. Or wait, maybe it was 5 lions. 5 lions, 7 cats. But I was his favorite. I was his favorite cat, I'll have you know. Out of the 7 cats and lions and stuff, I was the favorite. Oh wait, no, there would be more than that. There's at least 8. I can count at least 8. I know more about Mussolini's pets than anyone else. You know, suspiciously, if you go into the book written by Mussolini's wife, in the English version, mentions of his other cats get cut out. Like, it's really weird. The Italian version is, like, the exact same, except it mentions more cats. It, like, has more mentions of cats in the section talking about his animals. And then they're just cut from the English version. And then, as far as I can tell, they're the exact same otherwise. It's really strange. I don't know how that happens. There's clearly some conspiracy making people think that Mussolini hated cats. Like, unironically, you can see that, like, there was a newspaper article many years ago about that. So I think there really is some English media conspiracy trying to make people think that Mussolini hated cats. Even though obviously, like, why would he? Of course he loves cats. How would he own so many cats if he didn't? I don't get it. I'll never get it. They're evil. They want you to think that dictators hate cute and fluffy things. Cats are cute and fluffy things. Therefore, dictators must be dog people. It's a thing, and I don't know how. He had a lion because gifting people weird animals is a thing. Yeah, but he loved the lion. He kept me in his tiny little apartment. He kept me in his tiny little apartment, mind you. He didn't even have a big house, and I was kept there until I got big and kicked out by his wife. Mussolini didn't hate pasta. No, he did. Neither Mussolini nor Marinetti hated pasta. The thing is, Italy couldn't produce enough pasta. So Mussolini needed an excuse to say, people, you're eating too much pasta. We can't produce enough wheat for these habits. Here's some suggestions of other things that you can eat instead, because clearly this isn't gonna work. You're all gonna starve if all you want to eat is pasta. And so that's what he was like. He didn't have anything like against pasta. And he never said so. I don't know about if Marinetti really hated pasta, but there are photos of him eating pasta, so I think it was more of that. There's a male on Ebby's stream, and it isn't even another VTuber. What? How dare non-VTubers show up on a VTuber stream? That's just wrong. Something makes you think these journalists dislike Mussolini. I wonder. Italians eating rice just sounds wrong. Like, risotto is a thing, though. Risotto tastes good. I prefer pasta over risotto, to be honest, but I prefer normally Asian style cooked rice. It's more my thing. I prefer my rice to be dry and not overly saturated. Then again, I eat a fair amount of congee. I think risotto is just too thick. It's too cheesy, and it's kind of just a paste. And maybe I just got sick of it because I was eating like a ton of like truffle risotto for a while. Because I bought these truffles, right? And I didn't know what to put them on. So I just ended up eating risotto. Well, but Italians eating rice, wouldn't they probably just eat risotto? And Marinetti was kind of right. I mean, carbs do make you like that. But, I mean, rice doesn't really improve the situation. You know, Marinetti was also, like, on a crusade of, we gotta stop people from, like, eating, like, home-cooked food and stuff. And we gotta give them free government-issued nutrition pills or something. And honestly, I'm in for that. That sounds awesome. Food should be restricted to an art or, like, good food and not, you know, crappy, boring, home-cooked food. I never want to touch that. I want my food pills. Just give me the food pills. It sounds awesome. Huh? It sounds awesome. I want my food pills. I hate food shakes, but I do want my food pills. Unfortunately, food pills aren't a realistic thing that can actually be achieved. I eat both porridge and congee. I eat them both. I had a sweet potato congee a while ago, and it was really good. People shouldn't eat. You'd get along in any dystopia. I love dystopias, okay? I want to live in a Kowloon walled city where the government issues free food pills to all citizens and free housing, and everyone is forced to work in a sweatshop making fumos. That is my ideal dystopia. That's the ideal, okay? Free everything, nothing good. You make fumos and you buy fumos. That's the ideal. And I will institute this. Oh my gosh, suburbia. I hate suburbia. Kowloon wasn't a dystopia. I can't think of anything more quote-unquote dystopic, though. I mean, to be fair, I can't really think of anything actually dystopic that existed in real life. Is dystopic actually a word? I don't know. I can't think of any dystopias that occurred. I can't think of any. Because, like, fascist Italy wasn't a dystopia. I don't think Nazi Germany was a dystopia. The Soviet Union was awesome. I love the Soviet Union. I know it isn't too popular, but I actually really like the Soviet Union. And China. China's awesome, too. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I do have, there's some things I like about the Soviet Union. I want free tiny little shoebox apartment in like Kowloon City, World City structure, and where the government gives you free food pills. And that's my ideal. And then you don't get paid very much, but everything that you get paid can be spent on like anime goods, and these anime goods are to satiate you in your dystopic, horrifying life. That's the ideal. Just go to Hong Kong slums. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same anymore. The ideal world hasn't existed. The ideal world can't be achieved. We just must push towards the ideal world, because the ideal world, if we achieved it, would be miserable. That's my attempt at saying something deep as an idiot. Northern China over Southern China. I'd actually really like to go to China someday. It looks fine. I just want to be independent. I want the government to give me free things, okay? And I don't want to overeat. I want to live in Kowloon, but I never, ever, ever speak Cantonese. Never. I mean, Cantonese. Actually, I did have a learning Chinese arc for a while, and I was decently good at it. And by Chinese, obviously, I mean Mandarin. But I learned it for a little while, and I think my teacher was from Hong Kong, actually. And I wasn't very, I was good at it, but then I stopped because something spooked me there, and I couldn't handle learning languages anymore. There's something wrong with me. There's something still wrong with me. Cantonese is amazing. I've never heard anyone speak it, like, not in years. I don't think. I don't know much about it. What? Honglish? What even is that? I think China is honestly living in a quite idealness. China is doing quite nicely. I mean, they've just got anime girls everywhere. Like, you can, like, there's AR anime girls. It sounds so awesome. Like, the ideal is this, like, the ideal is a socialist dystopia where there's anime girls everywhere to make you happy. That's my ideal. That's the world that I want. Maybe I should talk about politics. Maybe VTubers are supposed to avoid politics. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't wanna isolate more normie viewers. Not that I think I really have any. China's very beautiful, but the most I know about China is, like, from having read and watched and everything, like the Apothecary Diaries. That's the limit of my exposure to China. Half of you are my Twitter followers. I know that, but I want to expand to normies. I don't have enough Twitter followers. I mean, if all of my Twitter followers were to watch me at once, you know, that would be a different deal. That would be good enough. But I want to expand to the normies, okay? I want a greater audience. I want to spread my extremism to the world. I want to spread my extreme loserness. You guys must all be exposed to my hikikomoriism. A small percentage of my Twitter followers watch me. I think about half of my viewers are Twitter followers. I think. And that small percentage is all of you right now. I think there are viewers that aren't actually from Twitter. And I don't think they're active in the chat. But I think there's other viewers who aren't in the chat. I'm getting canceled the second I get a sizable normie audience. I even removed the fascism mentions, okay? I'm trying to be nice for the normies. I want normie viewers as well. I mean, I love having political extremist viewers, but there's only so many political extremists that want to watch a VTuber lion, you know? I'll become stronger when I'm canceled. Actually, if I get canceled, then I'll just get more exposure. Getting canceled would be awesome. It would really be a good thing, to be honest. I kind of wish I kind of want to get canceled, because then I just get so much exposure. From all the people who are like, oh, this cancellation is over something stupid. She's just a LARPing dictator lion making Hitler jokes. That's no different from Shondo. Oh, I like Shondo. And, oh, I like Pippa too. She's like Shondo and Pippa. Let's go watch her. She's like a knockoff. Italian and PDF. No! That sounds so wrong. I'm not a PDF. Did you know that PDF files are like Turing complete? They can run JavaScript and they can like totally screw up your PC. You gotta be careful with PDF files. They're really dangerous. But if you open them in like Chrome and Firefox disable any JavaScript on PDFs, I'm pretty sure. But otherwise, if you open them in a PDF viewer, you never know what that PDF is going to do to your computer. We can't coexist like normies. By nature, we drive each other off. No! PDF files are indeed dangerous. It protects your local show. Bye-bye! A PDF file touched your PC once. No! You gotta stay away from PDF files, guys! You gotta stay away from the PDF files. They're not good for you. Italia needs to talk about lollies and get 1 gorillion views. I'm a lolly enjoyer, okay? I like lollies, but people keep attributing things to lollies that aren't lollies, and it really, really annoys me. It drives me crazy. I think, like, people are like, Megman is a lolly, and she's not a lolly. And then the Freerin is a lolly thing is crazy, because Freerin is obviously not a lolly. Like, people are just taking it way too far. You've adopted 1,000 lollies already. Titty-ass stream. That post where the guy called Harry, like, some pedophile anime was so crazy. But I consider lollibabas as lollies. Well, of course they're lollies. By definition, they're lollies. They wouldn't be lollibabas if they weren't lollies. Like, the traditional lolly is like a lolly who's like 1,000 years old. And that is peak lolly. A 5-year-old cannot compare. An anime 5-year-old cannot compare to the lolliness of an anime 1,000-year-old. Shinobu is peak lolly. I love Shinobu so much. I have like a bunch of Shinobu figures. I have more figures of Shinobu than I do any other character. Even though my favorite is kind of Hachikuji. I really like the Shitsure Kamimashita thing with Hachikuji. I love her so much. She's so cute. She's so cute. From Monogatari. It's the best anime that's ever existed. Now that's probably a cancelable statement, but it's the best anime. There's actually no doubt. It makes the best use of the medium. It's so beautiful. Italia figure 1, so you can prepare a jar. I want a figure of myself someday. That's my life goal. Get myself a figure. Never watched it. You should watch it. It's like actually like all of you. You should watch it. It's genuinely the world's best anime. There is not a single other anime I can think of that has made better use of like the format of anime. It's peak anime. It's not necessarily the best plotline. I mean, it's a good plotline, but it goes above and beyond just good anime. It goes above and beyond just good plotline. It's perfect. It's amazing. It's so great. Acrylic standee. I could probably make acrylic standees of myself and sell them if people wanted to buy them. But the problem is, I don't think anyone would want to buy them. Acrylic standees are not expensive to make. I mean, I could easily sell that. I'm not overselling it. It's unironically the best anime ever. It's by far the best anime ever. You should all watch it. Next, I'm gonna say that the crime dramas I watch, I hate my crime dramas. The only reason I watch crime dramas is because I can't bring anything else on my TV, and so it's annoying. No, Macross can't compare to Monogatari's anime. And I can't make a docu of myself because nobody would purchase it. You don't mind standees, they're cheap and you can buy a lot. If people would buy standees, I would make standees. But I don't know if anyone would. I don't know if enough people would buy that. I mean, if a couple of people bought it, then probably. If people would actually buy like a $2 standee or however cheap I can make it, you know, I would totally make standees. But I'm not sure if I can. You need to watch the new season. There's a PSP game? I didn't even realize. Hang on. I gotta search that up. I didn't even know that there's a PSP game. Monogatari PSP. No way, there is. I think maybe I saw that kind of thing once. I actually have like DVDs. I have the DVDs and I have a few of the novels too. I really love Monogatari. I don't have all of the novels. I just have a couple, and I have like just I think the Bake DVDs, and I think I have one other. I can probably check. Hang on. If I turn around, I can check. I can't see them. They're too far away. I chipped the case. And they're covered by a plushie. But I have some of the DVDs and I have some of the novels. I really love it. But I don't have the PSP game. I'll have to get one. I've never played it. Maybe we should play it on stream sometime. But I don't know if that'd be the most popular thing to do. It's such a good anime, man. You all should watch it. It's peak. There's nothing as good. I don't think I've yawned enough for a stream called Yawnler Awakening. The monster prevents me from yawning. It's not good for yawning streams. I'm gonna buy more random stuff, but if I'm moving, it's hard to move it around. I don't even know how I'm gonna keep streaming when I like move, cause like PC big, not exactly portable. So I have no idea how I'm gonna do it. Maybe my laptop can handle chat streams, but it definitely wouldn't handle gaming streams. And it didn't really handle the debut stream in the first place. I don't even know what's gonna happen to my PC. You can't sleep. Exactly, you can't sleep because I'm not done streaming. It's my mental magic. I'm attacking you in your sleep. Shrink PC into a cute cube and carry it in my pocket. It doesn't work that way. It's too big. I almost regret not getting like one of those Mac Minis or Mac Studios because they're like tiny. They're so portable. I'm jealous. But nothing like works on them because they're Macs. I hate how Macs are like that, man. If they just open sourced the chip, they'd be amazing. If they open sourced it, I would unironically just buy Mac. Use my lolly powers to make it happen. Also, they don't have any game support. And I like playing games. I mean, I'm not very good at games, but I do like playing games. I'm into games. I liked to call myself a gamer when I was at like 12. When I was 12, I called myself a gamer. back in that era of gaming. I've gamed since the moment I was born. I had a game console since day one. My parents bought me a game console when I was 2. It was awesome. No! Mobile gaming isn't real gaming! My first console was a Wii. It came out, I mean that's kind of revealing. But it came out and my parents bought it for me and it was nice. I liked it. It was peak. I loved it. And I played like Mario Kart on it. A lot. I played a lot of Mario Kart and I played a lot of like Mario Brothers. I had a DS. I had a DS too. I got a DS later. A little bit later. I love DS's. They're so cute. I actually have like one of those Giratina DS's. I had like my first DS was red, but then I got rid of that. And I bought a Giratina DS a little while ago, but then it isn't working, and I think the problem is with the charging cable, but I can't be bothered to, like, replace it. Yeah, console gaming, like, wasn't loaded at all, but now PC gaming is, like, taken over, and the consoles suck, and everything's just bloat, man. It's so bloat. Wii first console, you feel old. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not like a billion years old. I'm 100 years old though. Mobile gaming has surpassed console gaming. And there's the weird thing, mobile games are like actual PC games now. It's so weird. It's not like some dumb game that you'd like mock someone for saying, oh, I'm a gamer, I play Candy Crush. No, it's like actual PC games, except they're being released on mobile as well. The hag illusion is breaking. I sound like a normal normal person now. No, I'm a hag. It's funnier to be a hag. What even was the point of consoles? You can do everything more on PCs. Well, you weren't able to do that originally. It wasn't like that. It wasn't always like that. Originally, you couldn't afford like a PC that was like a console comparable. And plus, the console guaranteed that the game would work, and it was optimized for the console specifically. And you can't do that for a PC because you're trying to do that for a billion different PCs. So it doesn't quite work. But with the console, everything was streamlined, and everything worked, like, performed perfectly on everything. Consoles were way better for gaming, but they've just lost the plot now. There's no point in them. The PC is, like, way better in, like, the current gaming environment, and that makes me really sad, because I much prefer consoles. I just wanted a Dreamcast. I think the Dreamcast is so cute. Good gaming PC, good console. No, that's so expensive. I can't believe how expensive the PS5 Pro is, though. Like, I know it's to make up for what happened with Concord, which I honestly wish I bought a copy of it. Like, it would have been just straight up free. I regret not buying it, because they wouldn't give me my money back. And then, like, eventually it's going to become a collector's item for being, like, the worst game in history. I mean, imagine, it was playable for, like, what, 2 weeks? Unbelievable. Like, genuinely, that's the worst game in history. Nvidia makes expensive stuff, but it's good quality. The issue with Nvidia is what you're paying for in Nvidia isn't, like, the GPU itself, it's the software. AMD makes good GPUs, arguably better GPUs, I'd say, but they don't give you as much, like, good software. But then the problem is, Nvidia does not like to play nice with Linux, and it doesn't like to play nice with open source, and then AMD does. So even though AMD doesn't give you as much stuff, you know, they're a lot nicer for you to make stuff, and then Nvidia's just, like, a bitch. Even so, like, I have an Nvidia GPU because I use too much Nvidia stuff. I'm using Nvidia for the audio right now. I'm using, like, RTX stuff for audio, and I'm using RTX stuff for the tracking. So I'm using a lot of Nvidia stuff. Yeah, sorry, I'm a console lover. I'm into console gaming. I prefer the Wii. They're a bitch, but their products are better than AMD's. They aren't, though. They just give you more software. The RTX is meh, yeah. I agree, but, I mean, my webcam has really bad tracking. So, the RTX manages to fix it, thankfully. And I can cut out this crappy webcam mic was really, like, there was a ton of background noise in it earlier, but now it's fixed because I have, like, some filter on it from Nvidia. And so I gotta be grateful for Nvidia there, but I'd really rather have an AMD GPU in the end and, an iPhone, which honestly would have been cheaper and better. So, to each their own. It probably would have been a better idea to just buy an AMD GPU and an extra iPhone for tracking. But iPhones are bad in their own way, too. I would never use an iPhone as a phone. I can use one as a camera, but... Oh, yeah, I love Android phones. I hate iPhones. But iPhones have, like, a special camera technology that's very good for face tracking. And just nobody's doing the same thing. I don't know why. I don't know why Apple stands above and beyond with their iPhone face tracking, but I don't have any devices that have it. I mean, it would work if I even had an iPad that had it, but my iPads are too old, too. iPhones aren't cute. They look the same as any other phone. You used to use an iPhone, but you switched to Android for your own reasons. I have never used an iPhone. I mean, I had iPods back in the day, but before I, like, had smartphones and stuff. But since I started using smartphones, I've used Androids all the way. I just don't like iPhones. I mean, originally I used, like, Blackberries. But then, when my Blackberry broke, I bought, like, an Android phone. And that was nice. I like Androids. MacBooks, on the other hand, suck. They don't have any ports anymore. They were good back in the day, back when you could see, like, the apple shining through with the back of the screen, and you had, like, the DVD drive. Even then, like, and I know this is a controversial statement, but ThinkPads are the best. Because, like, actually, no, the best computer is the Panasonic Let's Note line. iPhones are unusable. You need your physical buttons. No phone has physical buttons anymore, though. I type really fast on the screen, so I don't get it, even though I used to use the BlackBerry. But, I think they're still unusable because you can't sideload apps easily. It's a pain. And, yeah, I would never. But yeah, ThinkPads are better because they have, like, hot swappable batteries. But my favorite laptop is Panasonic's Let's Note line. They're so cute. They're so cute. They've been like the same for ages. But then what I really, really hate about them is they've just started to remove all of their stuff. For example, now they're removing the VGA port, and they've removed the DVD port a little while ago, and it's just driving me crazy. I mean, I loved Let's Notes for what they are, and now they're, like, no longer Let's Notes. They're only, like, a Let's Note on the surface, and now they're just gonna be, like, some shell of a Let's Note. It annoys me so much. Yeah, they need thick laptops. What's the point of a thin laptop? It's often heavier. Like, it's not gonna make your laptop lighter. And it makes it thin and hard to hold. It's not grippy. It's annoying. And making the phones thin, too. It's the same thing. I just want my headphone jack, man. I just want my headphone jack. And honestly, I like the swiping. It's a controversial statement, but I like the swiping. I mean, you don't even have to use the swiping, but I like it. It makes it easier to multitask on a phone. It's weird how I'm like this with phones, but then with computers, I get mad if they ever change anything. But with phones, I'm just like, oh, welcome to new technology. Yay, changes. UI changes. I can't wait for the next UI changes. I want a 2-day battery with a headphone jack, too. That's all I want. That's all I want in a phone. 2-day battery and a headphone jack. That's all you need. You agree with me on the headphone jack? You don't want you to use USB-C? It's awful! I hate wireless technology. Wireless technology is evil. Wirelessness is why we're using a like a camera, what you call it? A camera. We're using the camera microphone instead of, like, my microphone because my microphone was wireless. And wireless stuff stops working somehow. It just doesn't work anymore. I hate wireless stuff. I don't use wireless stuff ever, and I regret using these wireless headphones. I regret buying these wireless headphones. I should have gotten wired headphones, and I should have gotten a wired mic. But it is what it is. And I should have gotten a phone with a headphone jack. Because I hate not being able to charge my phone while I'm listening to music. It's like, that's the big problem with it. I want to be able to charge my phone while I'm, like, listening to music, and I can't do that if you're using USB-C things. And I also can't do that with wireless headphones because I can't charge the wireless headphones at the same time. It's so inconvenient when you're on a super long flight, and that's ultimately the crux of the issue. It's so inconvenient if you're out and about for a long period of time and you only have access to, at maximum, one USB port. It's just impractical. It's horrible. That drives me crazy. Companies do this on purpose to make money, but it's a worse product. I'd rather pay more for headphones, for actual headphones, than have, like, wireless headphones. Oh man, my throat is starting to get sore. Maybe I'm talking too much. These are real issues. These are real issues for me. They drive me crazy. I have, like, wished upon a million times. I end up having to, like, use, like, an old Sony Ericsson Walkman to listen to my music, because then I can keep it plugged in, and there's a headphone jack. It's a newer one. The newer ones had headphone jacks. Flip phones didn't have headphone jacks either. Like, how could they take away an invention like that? The problem with wireless headphones is that if you lose one or you break one, I mean, that's an issue too, but also, and they're also so easy to, like, break and lose. They're so easy to lose. I do not want headphones the size of my thumb. Like, obviously I'm gonna lose them. They're so much easier if they've got a cable. It's so inconvenient. It's literally just extra inconvenience for more money. And that's evil. I'd be perfectly willing to pay them more money for, like, not more inconvenience, but I'm getting more inconvenience for more money, and, like, no, I'm not gonna play into that. That's just not, I can't. I would never. That's just not okay. I will not support that behavior. I'm still gonna use my wired headphones. Bluetooth headphones and stuff have a security issue. Bluetooth is awful, okay? I'm not gonna red pill you guys on Bluetooth right now, but the short of it is, like, Bluetooth is an awful technology. It's totally insecure. It's just garbage. You shouldn't use it for anything. The only thing I use Bluetooth for is file transfer. I use Bluetooth for file transfer, and I don't use it for anything else. Bluetooth is so finicky, too. What annoys me most about Bluetooth is it's so finicky. I can't stand it. But I might have to end the stream early because my throat is so sore. How's file management on Linux? It's perfectly normal. I don't know how file management is on Windows, to be honest. I've grown up using Unix computers. I only ever used Windows for a very, very, very short period of my life. Most of my life I've used Unix stuff. So it's the same as it is on any other Unix type PC. It's just a Unix clone, ultimately. But anyways, I might say goodnight, just because my throat is so sore. I don't know what causes it. Maybe this is what happens if I don't stream for a while. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. See you guys. Bye-bye. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe this is how Mume got like this. I thought it was weird that people could, like, get a throat problems from just talking like this, but wow. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. My throat isn't very good in the first place because I have, like, really severe allergies, but bye-bye, everyone. Bye. Good night, everybody. Have good days. Have a good